Strong winds, torrential rainfall, and devastating storm surge. You hear about hurricanes every single summer, but have you ever stopped to consider how are these storms formed? Well, let's learn about it today on First Alert Weather 101. For today's episode, I want you to think of a hurricane as something simple, like a car engine, and the engine in your car needs a lot to work properly. This isn't the type of engine in your Tacoma, but one that still requires a massive amount of fuel. And the fuel isn't gasoline here, but rather it's warm ocean water. Sunlight is constantly beaming down on the ocean, increasing the temperature of seawater, and during the summertime, at a widespread scale, we see a lot of that seawater evaporate, releasing energy. Meteorologists call this latent heat. The energy release is what fuels the hurricanes and give them enough instability to continue to grow. You'll also need some lower pressure in the atmosphere. Hurricanes themselves are low pressure systems, which you should think of as a bowl or void of air molecules. Surrounding high pressure systems want to fill that bowl, causing all of the surrounding air to rush in and get pushed upwards. That upward motion is what drives all the moist and unstable air up higher into the atmosphere, and the age-old saying applies here as well. What goes up must come back down. And one of the last ingredients you'll need for a hurricane is an environment with not a lot of wind shear. What does that mean? Well, in simplest terms, it's the difference between the wind speeds at the surface and wind speeds higher up in the atmosphere. If the winds high up in the atmosphere are much stronger than those at the surface, hurricanes can easily be torn apart. If you mix all these ingredients together, you could get a devastating storm that could cause irreparable damage. That's it for First Alert Weather 101 today. Class dismissed.